Hi Gemini, thank you so much for joining me today. We do have this beautiful Gemini cross-pollinate card with the bee on here. Now, I did actually channel two different messages for this reading beforehand. The first message was a day late and a buck short. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that's the energy that you guys have been in, especially considering these flowers look a bit old, a little dry actually for pollination. And then the second message was a song. It was Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. I want to start with an animal energy card. And take a look at the month ahead for you, Geminis. Now this could include sun, moon, or rising for you. Oh, we have the tarantula. Ooh, this is a hot and heavy fire sign energy. That could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries coming out. Now, the tarantula is all about a crossroads and being stuck at a crossroads. Are you making a big decision? You actually, considering that, I believe this month is really important for karmics. By the 14th, it's like the end of like a decade-long karmic resolution era. So a lot of karmics might have been cleared out of your life in like the past few months leading up until February 14th. Now on the back of the deck, we also have the cheetah of very fast-paced energy. And once again, it's that fire sign coming in. So I see a lot of movement going on for you this upcoming month. Interesting. Let's get a couple more cards out on the table here. We're going to start with this chakra oracle deck. We have wisdom. This has come out for the past 3 reads. But it's been in reverse, but this time it being upright, looks like you're learning something. Maybe about this journey that you've been on, learning something important. You also might be completing a lesson in your quest and moving on to the next stage, especially to do with karmic energies here. I feel very, very pulled to talk about karmics. Yeah, some kind of growth here. You're moving on, moving past some type of energy. Something here is dissipating as well. Maybe your own insecurities. That could have been something that you were learning with karmics, is how to deal with your insecurities. I do see you learning something very important. You might be changing your mind on like a long-held belief here. And this is going to really help you grow in the future. Not only, you know, your own mind, your own wisdom, your own intelligence, but I'm also getting the sense that it's really going to help you grow with your quest, with whatever goals or ambitions that you have here. And I'm getting the sense that it's going to help you grow your connections as well. Did someone tell you something, Gemini, and it like triggered some kind of critical thinking stage for you? I mean, I love my Geminis, but I do consider Geminis to be like the air signs of the air sign of the air signs. Especially if Libra is like the water sign of the air signs. And I've always seen Aquarius as the fire sign of the air signs. We have Divine Feminine coming out. Oh, and that looks so beautiful with that quest energy, because this is an older Divine Feminine being highlighted in this picture. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Quite a lot. I wasn't expecting that many. Yeah, someone might have told you something. Maybe you disagreed with them at first. This actually, you might not have had this conversation yet. We'll get into it in just a moment. Let me pull these two. Okay, this is exactly what I was picking up on. Perfect. Okay. So for the month ahead, Gemini, what I'm seeing for you is that you're actually going to be learning a really important lesson. Something that's going to really help you grow, that's going to help push you along this quest of yours. Maybe even open the next chapter to your book. I do see a Divine Feminine being really important. I do see that when they come towards you, they are going to share. I'm hearing like a nugget of wisdom here. Maybe something that they were a bit hesitant to share. This might be in regards to family. I'm getting more in the sense that it's in regards to like how to deal with people in your day-to-day life. But I see a lot of anger towards them at first. I almost feel as if you'll hear what they have to say and be very angry at them for saying it and want to retaliate or push back against what they're saying. It's almost like your mind is struggling quite a bit to understand their perspective or their point of view. But I actually see this changing. I do see your mind changing. And I think that the wisdom that they provide to you, this little nugget that they provide to you, helps to protect you in the future from harm. This person was sent to you as some kind of divine intervention here. They're trying to help you to grow, to ascend. And I think that this rage, this retaliation, it's just old wiring, old programming trying to hold you back, trying to prevent you from this growth. Something here about roots I'm really picking up on as well. Maybe it does have to do with family, maybe how you treat people in your family or how you view them. But something here really does appear it needs to change. And I do see you changing that and opening up to this next level for yourself. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and get some more information. I'm just kidding, I'm not there yet. I found this on top of like my other decks here. Karmic. I told you there's something seriously karmic going on here. Maybe this kind of gives me the sense of like maybe an older woman will come in and tell you how to deal with some kind of karmic person in your life. But they're here to teach you a lesson. Alrighty, we're going to get started with my Heaven and Earth Tarot. This deck was actually gifted to me by my older sister, who's a double Gemini. If she's watching, hiya. Thanks for joining. But let's go ahead and get into your next month ahead. Okay, wow, that was quick. We have Temperance coming out. Yeah, something's been a really long time coming here. Like a very long time coming here. It's almost, again, it's that old programming. I'm almost seeing it as like noise in the background, kind of clogging up your brain. And I see you wiping the slate clean, getting it out of the way so you can grow, so you can use that space to expand rather than allowing it to like multiply and take up that space. And my High Priestess following that. Oh my gosh, 2 major arcanas here already. Yeah, something about the past. Because my High Priestess is all about the past, present, and future. It's also about intuition being here. So I feel like this has been something that's been tipped off to you a couple times that it needs to change. That things here, they're old-fashioned or outdated. Interesting. Let's continue, please, Spirit. Just 1 or 2 more. Okay. Oh, we have a handful. Okay. We have my Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, my 7 of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, not taking that many. Very rude. Just 1 at a time, please, Spirit. You know how fragile I can be. Okay. I'm going to take my 8 of Wands here since it decided to land so perfectly. Take my King of Pentacles. And actually, I do feel really pulled to take this 10 of Wands as well. On the back of the deck, I do have my 5 of Pentacles in reverse and my 8 of Swords upright. I'm sorry, my 5 of Pentacles is upright, so is my 8 of Swords. So overall, there is something here that if you don't speak up, if you don't talk about it, and if you don't learn through it and deal with your own inner monologue of why it's bothering you so much, I do see that leading to some misfortune. I do see it holding you back in a couple ways. But let's get started with the actual tarot readings. We have Temperance and the High Priestess. So again, I do see this month looking at some situation that has been brought up a couple times, something from your past that continues to latch onto your current, that is trying to latch onto your future. But with this Wheel of Fortune, my wish fulfillment here, I see this cycle coming to an end. I see you very much like putting the brakes on this situation. And there might be some sadness. It could be this double-edged sword here where you feel as if, you know, it's not something that you really want to let go of. It is a long-held belief, or this could be something as simple as like getting rid of a stuffed animal that you sleep with every single night. Although I would personally never do that nor advocate for it. But I do see a change, and it does kind of hurt you at first. It makes you feel like you're giving up on something. With my 6 of Pentacles being in reverse, it's almost like you're not able to harvest the fruit of your labor here. This is reminding me of the sunk cost fallacy, actually. Like giving up on something that really just would never become fruitful for you, but not wanting to give up on it because you've sunk in so much time, energy, or effort into it. I do see a message coming through. Once you do kind of let go of it and let go of this like sunk cost fallacy concept that's hanging around in your mind, I do see a message coming through of great financial stability. It actually really does help you. I do see a lot of money coming in. This may help with some kind of burden that's been weighing you down recently. But in order for these finances to come in, this money, this stability to come in, I do see that you have to let go of whatever's been weighing you down and holding you back. So let's get a couple more here. Okay, that's what I thought. 6 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 2 of Wands in reverse. And my King of Cups. Oh, cutesy, cutesy. Yeah, this could be a person. This could be like an authority figure, maybe a boss, maybe a father figure. We have my Ace of Cups in reverse. We have my Empress upright. Beautiful energy, actually. I love when my Empress comes out. Yeah. I see you not being willing to take less than what you deserve in a situation. And see, yeah, do you hear that? Confirmation. And we actually see the same fruit. So typically in my normal, 7 of Pentacles, we see like high-hanging fruit. I think it's actually in my dream deck over here, but in that imagery, it shows this high-hanging fruit and a woman reaching up to pick it, right? It's because it's about harvesting the fruits of your labor. And with my Empress, we actually do see that same fruit being highlighted, and it's attracting butterflies. It's attracting transformation. So let's go ahead and get into this with my Temperance and my 7 of Pentacles being in reverse. Immaturity. Some type of immaturity. Maybe a child could be involved here. But I really am getting more of the sense of like, it's like a lack of critical thinking or some kind of immaturity or assumptions. I want to say assumptions the most is being highlighted as like a critical factor of this, of what needs to go, because it's been too long. You've held this assumption, this bias, this idea for too long, and it's not getting you anywhere. It's holding you back. And it hurts to realize this. It does hurt to realize how it's held you back in the past, how it's trying to latch onto your current future. You might, again, I get the sense that there will be a divine feminine coming towards you to tell you that this does not work for you. This is not working. You need to let it go. You need to move on. And that's going to hurt. It really is. You're not going to like it. We were getting that with that rage and retaliation in the oracle cards. You're not going to like hearing it, and it's going to bother you. But I do see it being very fruitful for you to listen. And I see as time goes on, you start to integrate their advice to you, and it does work out. Now, my 2 of Wands, this is my Crossroads card. Seeing this in reverse, it's almost like there is only one direction for you to go. And in this is a wish fulfillment. The only place that you're going after learning this and making that change, that transformation, is upwards. It's ascension. And you were meant to do this. There is no going back. There is no looking back, as this person in this card is doing. It actually reminds me a lot of the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. And in Sodom and Gomorrah, God tells Lot and his wife and their 2 daughters that when they leave Sodom and Gomorrah, not to look back. And as they're leaving, Lot's wife turns around and looks back, and she is turned into a pillar of salt immediately. And her husband and their children have to leave her behind because she's a pillar of salt. She is no more. And this is very much the situation where Spirit is telling you, like, if you want to continue to look back at this behavior that's either immature, that isn't working for you, that, isn't critically thought through and planned, then you are going to be a pillar of salt. These ambitions of yours, this stability, is going to become a pillar of salt to you. Absolutely useless and not able to move forward. Not able to come with you to a new land. Then we have my King of Cups, my Ace of Swords, and my 10 of Wands. That burden, and it's weird because I feel like this is actually something you're very passionate about, that you care very much for, but it's just such a burden. This might have to do with an authority figure, but I'm kind of getting more of the sense that it has to do with some kind of like overreigning or ruling mode of thinking, some kind of old programming coming in again that really has just caused some kind of oppression in your life. This almost reminds me of like for a very long time, I very much thought that I would have to, stay silent, speak only when spoken to because I'm a woman. Until I realized how absolutely ridiculous that concept is. I am not just a woman. I am a human being with vocal cords and a voice. And you will hear me, actually. And in doing so, I was able to become like this authority in my own life. And I'm very grateful for that. Again, we have the Empress. This is my divine feminine energy coming out. So I do see you this month really taking a hold of your feminine energy, really ascending into it. We also have the Hierophant, the Pope, right behind that. So whether you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine, I very much see you getting in touch with yourself, getting in tune with yourself, with your emotions, with your empathy. And it leads you to this beautiful new beginning here with the Fool. All these butterflies. I love it. Some kind of transformation. And you might be paranoid about where it's taking you, that things are collapsing, that things aren't working out for you. But that's the double-edged sword that you have to deal with, because you've chosen to stay stagnant for too long in this situation. You might be worried about some kind of love being lost here, maybe even family turning against you. But I see them not being worth your time or effort. Some kind of serious inhumanity has occurred here, has taken place here, and it's time for you to take control of your own situation, to make your own decisions, and to walk away. Yeah, my Three of Pentacles. You don't need to cooperate with people who aren't willing to see you as a person. I'm going to be honest with you. Wow. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into some self-care. Then we'll do some charms and I'll let you go. So before we get into the songs, I do want to remind you, I did channel a song for this message already. It was Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival. But let's get into some other songs for you. What else for my Geminis this upcoming month, Spirit? Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney, in love and awe. Amazed at the way I really need you. You're the only woman. I'm amazed with you. Again, this is giving me the energy of like an older feminine coming in and providing advice and just amazing you. And she doesn't have to be older. It's mostly like her wisdom, her knowledge is older. We have I Am, Baby Tate featuring Flo Milli. This is affirmations and self-care. It says, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I am going to go get that bag and I am not going to take your shit. I am protected, well respected. I'm a queen. I'm a dream. I do what I want to do and I'm who I want to be because I am me. Yeah, I see you not holding back this month for other people. We have Creep by Radiohead, Feeling Rejected, or A Black Sheep. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I don't belong here. I actually feel like that's why the affirmations need to come in as a form of self-care here, because you might be feeling like rejected or like you have to walk away from some kind of community or people or person that does not help, that is not willing to grow with you, that isn't willing to change, that wants to stay stagnant or wants to stay in these outdated measures, mindsets. And then we have Ain't It Fun by Paramore, maturing and a wake-up call. On the back, ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama. Ain't it good being all alone? So yeah, you might find yourself a little bit lonely this month. Maybe, again, I was getting the sense very much so in the beginning that like you might be cutting some people off, some people that are very karmic, that no longer serve a purpose in your life, that were here to teach you a lesson. And now that you've learned that lesson, it is time to let them go. And I know that this has been a heavier message than some of my other Zodiac readings, but that seems to be very much what Spirit is trying to push through to you right now. So let's get some self-care, and then I will grab you guys some affirmations because it looks like you need some. We have Health Checkup coming out, number 26, that comes to 8, which is abundance. We have Soak in a Bath, 46, that comes to 10. Oh, wow. Interesting. Maybe you need a bath. Maybe you need some time alone in the bath to just relax, spend time with yourself, enjoy, soak for a bit. This is so funny. My sister, who's a double Gemini, God, I hope she doesn't hate me for saying this, but when we were kids, she would like take a bath and she would call someone up and I would hang out in the bathroom with her and we would just like talk, or like I get to like sit there and listen to her conversations. And that was always so much fun, like to have, I don't know, it was a really sweet bond that we had when I was a kid, that I really appreciate now growing up, because I still take baths and sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm just like my big sister. And it's really relaxing because I witnessed her do that all the time when she was younger. God, I hope she still takes baths and calls people to chat and gossip. We have Massage, number 34. That comes to 7, Forgiveness and Perfection. Yeah, a lot of this seems to be like self-care. I mean, obviously this is like a self-care deck, but there's not a lot of activity in terms of like making an altar. Oh. Sorry, maybe I did see that. We have 7 coming up again, so Forgiveness and Perfection coming up a second time. But this is a lot of like physical self-care. It seems like taking care of the body rather than anything external. Maybe you've been not paying too much attention to yourself recently. The last one is music, number 10 coming out again. That is once again completion. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe you're channeling some songs. You might be a clairaudient. I do have a tarot shuffle down in the description below. Shuffle it 3 times, and the 4th song will be your message. So let's go ahead. On the back of the deck, we have positive affirmations coming out. I can't even make this up. Oh my goodness. So yeah, let me grab some positive affirmations from you. I actually have 2 decks that I want to use here. What? That doesn't belong here, but I'll keep it. We have Laramere. Laramere is a mixture of sky and sea energy, specifically tuned to women. This stone helps restore connection with the earth goddess and bestows upon you the energy of the sky and sea. As you meditate, it can help you reach the spiritual plane and even help with angelic connections. Yeah, we'll keep that. I mean, I wasn't expecting any crystals to be in this deck, but that's fine. Let me grab 1 or 2 affirmations. Just 1 or 2, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you. We have, today I will see the possibilities. Today anything is possible. My heart is open to any and all possibilities. We have, today I will express myself. Today I will express my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them aloud. On the back of the deck here, today I am free of drama. Today I will let go of the people who do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. This is a big one for me. Personally, I'm not a Gemini. I only have 2 Gemini placements and they're in my houses. But for me, it was very important for me as a teenager to realize my friends won't be mean to me all the time. I used to have this best friend who would like comment on my photos like, oh, you're an ugly, bitch, and oh, like you're the nastiest person I've ever met. And like, I remember sitting them down and being like, hey, I don't like it when you're constantly insulting me, when you're constantly being like cruel to me, when everyone we know can see what you're saying to me publicly and they think you fucking hate me. I'm not comfortable with that kind of friendship. So either like you need to learn how to be nice to me or we can't talk anymore. We can't be friends anymore. And eventually I did let that friend go because they genuinely could not get out of this like rigidly negative mindset that was really only hurting me. And now I have friends that are never mean to me. They support me. I mean, they're real with me. They'll tell me when I'm wrong. They'll call me out. But they're never, like, outright cruel to me for any reason ever. And I'm very grateful for that. There was no one in my life who wants to hurt me, who is willing to, like, throw me under the bus or gossip about me. And I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, that hit me real hard in the heart. So let's go ahead and look at my other affirmations, these little cutie kitty calls. Just 1 or 2, please, Spirit, and then we'll get into the charms and I'll let you guys go. We have, there's always a reason to smile. Look at that cutie pie. All right, let's get one more. It's all the haters. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love these cards. Oh, it was such a cutie pie. On the back of the deck, we have you are capable of amazing things. Don't forget that. You are really going to grow very heavily and very quickly this month if you're able to integrate, cut out the right things and cut out the things that are wrong for you and integrate the things that are right for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into the charms. If you are sensitive to noise, go ahead and turn down the volume now as this can get a little bit loud. Need to make sure it's real shaking up good for y'all. I like some initials. I didn't think any came out. Alrighty, let me organize this really quickly. Alrighty, let's get into these charms here. Let's start with the fortunes. We have a tempting proposal will soon present itself. A thrilling time lies ahead. And this one's old, but you are capable, competent, creative, careful. Prove it. Lucky number 2, 36, 26, 35, 8, and 50. For the charms, we have Obama, I miss you. So someone from your past might be popping up. Maybe there is someone that you're missing as well. I do see some kind of karmic situation coming to an end here. This is one of my karmic rings in my charm jar. So I do see it coming to an end. I don't have another ring here, so it looks like they are going to be left on their own here. Again, music coming up. Music might be very important at this time. This has come up in the past couple of readings. This is usually for Sagittarius, but this is my caged bird. So I see you seeing the cages. Maybe it's like a mindset that you've trapped yourself in. I have my little robot Beemo. Yeah. Maybe there's something that you've been a bit too robotic about, that you're ready to break free from. I do have a key coming out. We have a seashell, so maybe some time by the water, because water has been repeatedly brought up in this reading. Some time by the water might do you some good. We do have 2 religious symbols here, actually, so getting involved again with a religion might be important. Going to a religious institution, maybe researching some religion. I also have my angel wing here, an angel feather. So there might be some kind of favor or miracle coming in for you. I have my teacup, so a little bit of gossip coming in. I have my dog tag heart. So I do see love coming towards you, someone wanting to claim you, commit to you, or maybe deepen the love that you already share together. For my initials now, we did have just one message. We had moving coming out. So maybe you are moving. I do see you moving up regardless, ascending here, baby. For the initials, we have 2 X's. We have KY, so X, Xavier, K, Caitlin, Kira, Cassie, Kyle, Calvin, Kane, Y, Yasmin. I can't really think of any of my Ys. I do have a list here somewhere, but that's fine. I did see the name Ben come out, but B, Ben, Brandon, Becky, Bailey. I keep hearing basic over and over again. Maybe someone's going to like basic training. I don't know. Blair, E, Eleanor, Elowen, Erica, Eric, Elsa, Ellie, Allison. We have N. So Nick, Nate, Nathan, Nancy, Nyla. We have S, Sarah, Sam, Samantha, Samuel. I just heard sane. Maybe there's someone in your life that makes you feel sane. Seth, Stephanie. We have G, Glenn, Gail. That's her girl. Yeah, maybe someone's coming at you with some advice like, girl. I just heard Gila. I don't think that's spelled with a G though. V, Victoria, Valerie, Vincent, Vince. We have W, Wyatt, Will, Wayne. Oh, Gretchen for G. Yeah, right? Like W-R-I-G-H-T. Wilson? Interesting. Alrighty, well that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can find those down in the description below on my Etsy. I do offer 15, 30, and 45-minute readings for a pretty affordable price, as well as my Valentine's special, which is a channeled message from your person. You can also find my beautiful potpourri products, which are available on my Etsy as well. It does smell really good. I didn't mean to just bop you, but it does smell really good. Other than that, let me know. Leave a comment, a like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!